Hello, you beautiful, amazing, majestic, delicious, fantastic, reverberating, resonating, ridiculously rampant coach. I don't know why I'm on the R's, but that's how it goes. Hi, welcome. Welcome once again to another one of these videos, Monday mornings. If you're new to these, welcome. Glad. Keep coming every Monday. Keep coming other days, and if you've seen these before, thank you for coming back. I'm Ben Dooley, MCC coach. I am here to grow, train, deepen, sharpen, expand, explode coaches. And I don't care how long you've been doing this. I don't care what you know. I can promise you, I will help you get stronger, better, sharper, deeper, faster, all that stuff. But that's what these videos are here in my small way to help give. And they're also in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum calls. If you have not been on these calls, you are missing out on an amazing treat. These are twice a month. These calls where coaches all over gather on a conference line. The information is on at coachingskillsforum.com. And come in, they're free. And twice a week or twice a month, we explore a single specific coaching component skill in a very deep and provocative group conversation. There's nothing else like this out there. And as of this recording, we're coming up to our 19th year completing. I'm totally amazed. And that's what these videos are. These videos are following that timeline. So coming up, we're going to be talking about the skill and the art of bottom lining. Now, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it, get to the point. You can call it to get to the nugget or the richness, whatever. I don't care what you call it. It comes looking at, I think coming from the business world of looking at all the spreadsheets and the data and all the material, and it's like, what's the bottom line? And the bottom line is all the really important information at the bottom of all of this, I think. And basically, it's an aspect of our coaching where we are helping our clients get to the point of it, or the richness, or the critical essence of what is going on. There's more to this. Oh my goodness, there is so much more. First off, go to coachingskillsforum.com, join these calls, listen to the recording afterwards. You will discover how much more. And that's also what is here today. And I really hope to be able to bottom line what I want to share with you today on this recording, on this video. But the purpose of bottom lining, there's actually a standard general purpose, which is that our clients are caught up in stories. Not good or bad. It's just we manufacture stories. This is what happened, and then this is what happened, and then this is what I got, and this is how it did, and you need to understand, and all these things. And our brain naturally is designed that if we don't have clear, specific fact of information, then we will fill it with something. And we will often just kind of assume that that is a fact. That's what assumptions are. I don't know, and so I'm going to make it up, and I'm then going to believe that it is absolutely true. This is not an intentional thing. This is an automatic system designed. And so part of what happens is we start manufacturing and creating stories of our past or our present or future to explain, justify, clarify what has happened or what will happen or what is happening or whatever it is. We just create these stories. And the problem is that that's where we get stuck. Because the stories that we talk about, look, I went and did this, and then my wife said that, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then this, that, and then we did. They're all designed to justify, clarify, explain, rationalize something. And so we pull in and we focus on specific details that are, we feel, important. Again, not an intentional design. This is all unconscious automatic. And the problem is that we start pulling in those details and we get stuck in the problems, because all the details of our stories are absolutely handpicked to justify, explain, clarify, all of that. So now my story is right, and I am right, and there is no other alternative. You get this, right? This is the trap of stories. Not all stories, but the stories that our clients bring in typically. Because our stories are designed even when they're causing problems. This is why I have problems. Even when I did something wrong, bad, stupid, cruel, mean, something that I'm not proud of to someone else or something else, or just to myself. But here's why. And I was forced into this. So all the stories are designed naturally and automatically to justify, to clarify, to explain, to rationalize, and to be right. And to help you, this is a side product, to help you, the coach, understand what's going on. Now you can hear, they're looking for, again, not intentionally, they're looking for collusion, they're looking for agreement, they're looking for you. The details of the story are seductive, they are engaging, they pull us in. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. How could they possibly? All the details create and feed and add to the power of the story and to what happened and to either the joy, pleasure, or the pain. Okay, this is all making sense. Boy, Ben, if you could just bottom line and get to the point of this. So the simplicity of what we do, it's not to dismiss the story because the stories are important, but it is to help the client get clear and focused. What is this really about? What are we talking about? What is it that you want? What's really going on? What happened? And let's try to kind of pull out the facts from the fiction, and let's kind of pull out the crystal nuggets and the outline and the base elements of what is from all the extra wonderful juiciness that's added to it. What is this really about? What are we really talking about? What's really going on? This is just to help us in coaching get, if for no other reason, and there's many purposes for this, but one of the big ones is so that we don't get caught up in the saga and the drama, so that it keeps us clear and focused as to what is this really all about. Because all those wonderful, colorful details are seductive, enticing, and they can easily distract us from doing the work that we're here to do. And that is what our clients need. They want us to collude and go, oh my goodness, that was horrible. Oh, how dare they? Oh, this is unfortunate. You poor thing. They want that because it's satisfying and fulfilling in that low energy survival mode. But that's not what they need, because they can get that on their own. Absolutely anywhere and everywhere. They can get that anywhere. What they need is something that they cannot see on their own. And what's preventing them from seeing on their own is the story, the details, that seductive, encompassing, controlling, manipulating details. And so that's why, one of the reasons why we bottom line, we get to the point. What is this really about? It doesn't mean that we're interrupting, cutting them off, and dismissing the story. It means that either there's no hows. I know, well, should I interrupt them? Should I just tell them, forget the story? No, that's not what I'm saying. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But what we are talking about is, at some point, we can't coach the story. There's too many details. There's too many convoluting elements. There's too many factors and all that stuff that make it, that hone it to this is the only outcome. That's the trap of the story. And so we have to get rid of all those details so we can get to the essence of what is this really about? what really happened, what's really going on, what do you really want, what are you really feeling, what are you really thinking, what's here, simple, crystal clear. Simple. Because when we have that simplicity and that clear and that specific focus, that makes our coaching so much easier. Absolutely. How we do it, tons of different techniques, strategies, timing. Sometimes we do interrupt. Sometimes we let them do their thing and ask them to recap. Sometimes we go in and we sort of try to hone it in the moment. There's tons of different strategies. But what I'm going to point to, and if you've been on these videos, you've seen these, you know where I'm going. I'm going to the core. The core of our coach training. This is the 3 powerful principles that unlock absolutely powerful, pure, deep, masterful coaching. This is one of the first things that I teach and train any coach, and I'm telling you about it. If you've seen these, you know the core. Now we're just going to apply it, and if you don't, it's time to learn. Bottom line, simple, core. By the way, this simplifies your coaching so much. The C, the CO in core is all about connection. We must have connection with our clients. Absolute, clear, clean, solid, flowing connection. Now think about this. If we're caught up in stories, where's the client's attention? Well, they may be attention on you, but it's all about the story and what happened and what's this and I wish that and all this and I can't because and all these things. And they're not fully present. They're certainly not connecting to themselves. And now we're not connecting to them. We're connecting to the story. Bottom lining gets us right to that deep, clear, clean connection. And it's connecting to the client. Notice what that bottom lining is. Well, tell me what really happened. Put it down into 20 words. Or tell me again in 15 seconds. Or what is the most important thing you want me to know out of this? Skip to the end and then tell me what happened at the end. All those different strategies. But it's all about getting to the client rather than tell me more about the problem. It's connecting. We're connecting them to themselves rather than to all the other distracting details. And you can see this, right? This is a chicken egg thing. When our attention and focus is on bottom lining, that instantly creates deep, clear, solid, flowing connection. And when our attention and our purpose and everything we're doing in coaching is all about, I'm here to connect with you. I'm here to create deep, powerful connection to me, to you, to everything. Oh my goodness, bottom lining becomes ridiculously easy. It just happens. Connection. R in core, it's all about revealing. Did I just get done saying the problem of the story is it keeps the client stuck on the surface and all the details that they've already worked out, and this clarifies and justifies and it hones and dictates and designs. This is the only outcome. If you follow all these steps and all these things and all these reasons, this is how it happened. Or I can't because all the steps and all the things and all the reasons, and then this is the only outcome that I can't get. It's just limiting. There's no revealing at all. It's just rehashing the same crap over and over again. Bottom lining, even it's at the same story, the same thing, topic. Bottom lining is revealing something new about it that they keep glossing over, missing, forgetting, pretending, whatever it is. Just the art of bottom lining. Get to this. What's the real important part of this? What's the only thing you want me to know out of this? Reveals something powerful for the client right then and there. Chicken egg it. If we're all about revealing, then we're not going to pay attention to all those details. We're not going to get hooked. We're not going to get stuck. And all of that time-wasting clutter, we just cut right through it. Look, you know all that stuff. I'm fine, I'll hear all about that stuff later, but I really want to know the real thing. Tell me, if I'm here to reveal something powerful to yourself, I'm going to go through the story and into the real stuff, the bottom line. R, revealing. The E is all about empowering the client. I just got done saying the story is not empowering. It gives us a feeling of justification and righteousness and confirming our victimhood and all of that. It feels good on the visceral side, and it often is detailing how we're trying to have power, or it can't have power over something, someone, or somewhere, and here's why, because, and it's completely negating and just eliminating, diluting, draining out our clients' true power of themselves. Absolutely. I'm not saying that stories are bad. I'm saying that these are the traps that come along. Trust me, when we get to the S, stories can be ridiculously, amazingly powerful. What I'm pointing to is the typical trap of the stories. And bottom lining is not the only way, but it is a powerful way to cut through that. And when we're bottom lining, we're getting past all the story and we're getting to the heart of the client. And we're empowering them to start looking at themselves, or looking at what's the real purpose, what's the real story, what's the real thing, what's this? I don't need all the details, neither do you. They're fun, they're intoxicating. But what's really important? Empowering the client incredibly. I know this is making sense. Trust me. Next week, there's more on empowering that I'm going to share with you that's going to completely flip it over even more. Keep practicing, noticing this. Put core where you coach. If you don't, it should be. And focus on just bottom lining as a tool to connect, reveal, and empower. And every time you connect, reveal, and empower, know that bottom lining is right there available for you. Contact me if you have any questions. Well, type in your comments below. I'd love to see how this is landing, clicking. You can go into details, or you could just bottom line your thoughts. Share this. Come to the coachingskillsforum.com calls, Coaching Skills Forum. You will love them. And until next time, next week, I wish you wonderful, beautiful, simple, bottom lining coaching. Yes, I know. Maybe not so much of a bottom line conversation, but there's a lot to share here. So next time, bye-bye. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, a free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.